It's 10 trivia questions on Mad Trivia. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show. Today's episode all about Mad-related things, from movie titles to songs to characters and more that feature the word Mad. So get ready for that in just a few. I just cracked a can of Boone's Creek Lager from Johnson City Brewing Company. It's an American lager brewed right in JCTN, where I live. And it's specifically brewed at Boone's Creek with Boone's Creek spring water. So just putting that out there. They don't pay me to say that, but I do love this brewery, and it's 4 minutes from my house. It's the closest I've ever lived to a bar or a brewery. So it's my new favorite place, especially when it gets really nice out. They have a huge stage in their backyard. It's basically just a house, like on 4 acres, and you can drink all inside the house in different rooms, and then they have a little bar. And then out back, they have a big porch and a huge wooden stage with lights over it and picnic tables. It's going to be awesome to host trivia there in the summer. And if you live anywhere near Johnson City, Tennessee, on Wednesday, March 23rd, I'll be hosting Harry Potter trivia at that very location, Johnson City Brewing Company, Boone's Creek location. They have 2 locations, one downtown, one in Boone's Creek. That one's close to me, and hope to see you there. It's totally free, 6:30 p.m. It's on my website, triviawithbuds.com. Here's your Geek Out card before we get into some mad trivia. I want you to name 2 films in which a character is in a wheelchair, 6 fictional TV towns, 4 book titles that take place in France, 2 songs in which a police siren is heard, and 4 U.S. Olympians. Those are your challenges for today. We're all warmed up. We're ready to go. And we're going to jump into some mad trivia right now. Here we go. It's trivia that's gone absolutely mad. It's Mad Trivia. Question number 1. Mad World by Gary Jules was on the soundtrack to what 2001 film? Question number 1. Mad World by Gary Jules was on the soundtrack to what 2001 film? Question number 2, the Mad Hatter's hat features a fraction, 10 over what? What is the number in this improper fraction, 10 over what, on the Mad Hatter's hat? Question number 3, in what fantasy film would you find the character Mad Mardigan? In what fantasy film would you find a character named Mad Mardigan? Question number 4, which one of Harry Potter character Mad-Eye Moody's eyes is mad? Which one of Harry Potter characters Mad-Eye Moody's eyes is mad? Question number 5, in what comedy film are the characters racing to find a buried $350,000? Number 5, in what comedy film are the characters racing to find a buried $350,000? Question number 6, who was the male lead on the show Mad About You? Number 6, who was the male lead on Mad About You? Number 7, what was the nickname for bovine, spongiform, and encephalopathy? In number 7, probably said that wrong. What was the nickname for bovine, spongiform, and encephalopathy? Number 8, what sketch series premiered in 1995 on Fox? What sketch series premiered in 1995 on Fox? Question number 9, what game features one player prompting others for a list of words to be substitute for blanks in a story? Number 9, what game features one player prompting others for a list of words to substitute for blanks in a story? And question number 10 on Game of Thrones. What was the nickname of Aerys II Targaryen? Aerys II Targaryen. What was the nickname of that character on Game of Thrones? Your bonus question for 2 points: on what show would you find a character named Don with kids named Sally, Robert, and Eugene? Character named Don with kids named Sally, Robert, and Eugene. Those are all your questions for Mad Trivia. We'll be back with the answers after this Mad Second. We're back with the answers to Mad Trivia. We used to do a thing called the Mad Math Minute, I think it was called, in 3rd grade, and it would just be like 20 or 30 problems, and they were usually times tables on a worksheet. And we'd all get them face down, and the teacher would go, flip them. And we'd flip them, and you had to do them as quick as you could. And then I think you raised your hand when you were done. And whoever got done first, if it was all correct, you got some kind of prize from the teacher. It was exciting. I loved it. Number 1, Mad World by Gary Jules was on the soundtrack to what 2001 film? Donnie Darko. What a great movie. What a great soundtrack. Head Over Heels from Tears for Fears is on there. Amongst Under the Moon Tonight from Echo and the Bunnyman. Something about the moon. And it's just a great soundtrack. So check it out. Mad World by Gary Jules, Donnie Darko. Number 2, The Mad Hatter's Hat features the fraction 10/6. No idea what that's in reference to. 10/6, The Mad Hatter's Hat. Number 3, in what fantasy film would you find the character Mad Mardigan? Willow. Mad Mardigan played by Val Kilmer, and Willow played by Warwick Davis. Number 4, which of Harry Potter character Mad-Eye Moody's eyes is mad? His left eye. That's the one that's very wonky and magnified and all over the place. Number 5, in what comedy film are the characters racing to find a buried $350,000? The modern version of this, and modern is fun because it was over 20 years ago now, Rat Race. And the original, it's a mad, 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 mad world. Great movie, classic comedy caper. I love on the road, like road trip racing to find something movies. I think they're great. They need to bring those back. I love movies where people have to find something and they're all competing. That should come out once a year. There should be some movie like that. Also, spoof movies should come back. Not the Meet the Spartans disaster movie, date movie spoof movies. Those were terrible. But like the Naked Gun, Wrongfully Accused, those type of movies, the Leslie Nielsen type movies. Somebody needs to make good spoof movies again. Number 6, who was the male lead on the show Mad About You? It was Paul Reiser, along with Helen Hunt and Paul Reiser. And then we had this next question, which was number 7. What was the nickname for bovine spongiform encephalopathy? Is mad cow disease. Remember that? Number 8, what sketch series premiered in 95 on Fox? Mad TV. And number 9, what game features one player prompting others for a list of words to substitute for blanks in a story? I was looking for Mad Libs. And number 10, on Game of Thrones, what was the name of Aerys Targaryen II? That is the Mad King. And the bonus for 2 points, on what show would you find a character named Don with kids named Sally, Robert, and Eugene? That's Mad Men, AMC's Mad Men, about ad men, advertising men, smoking and drinking and adultering. I've seen parts of the show, but I should watch it from the beginning. That is today's episode on all Mad-related trivia. Grab my new book, Etsy.com/shop/trivia with Buds, 1 copy left, physical, until I order more. And then I'll start working on the next one for release this summer. We'll do the 2nd volume, brand new puzzles and a new cover and all kinds of fun stuff. And our fact of the day, in 1983, the first mobile phones went on sale in the U.S. at almost $4,000 each. How about that? 1983, $4,000 each. That is it for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with me. Cheers.